Dang it. Okay. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
Whoa, what's the bird?
The bird is from the what do you call it?
Russia.
No, not.
The font is.
The font is. I'm gonna check the levels again because. Just give me a sec.
I'm leaning forward now, if that's making a difference.
No, it's the game is.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I was all tangled up for a second.
Is it supposed to be bouncing?
Yes, it's actually bouncing along with music that you can't hear.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop singing. It's not a thing I want to be known for.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more because we don't really need it.
I turned it on for just a second.
Okay.
Not good. Nudity? What the? What kind of game is this?
So okay, you're gonna. Well, we've turned it
You're
off.
gonna see a lot of things that are gonna blow your mind. Full screen nudity easy mode. This doesn't seem right at all.
Okay, look. Okay, I've turned full screen off so that I can just capture the window. I've turned nudity off because, of course. And I've turned easy mode. Well, I didn't turn easy mode on. Wow, the music is really picking up.
Date format.
Yeah, if
That
you
matter?
read dates differently than other people.
I don't.
So yeah, this game has a thing where you can do a body scan of people,
Ugh.
and if you turn nudity on, then you see things, and if you turn nudity off, then they have like underwear drawn on them. And the people are not attractive to begin with, so even if it was your thing, it's still not your thing.
All right. I stand warned.
Well, they're all gonna have their getch on, but we might not even get to that part.
Oh.
It doesn't happen right away. You'll see. Here we go.
Okay, here goes.
So I don't think I haven't played Papers, Please on this computer, so we're gonna just start a brand new game.
Select day. How about day one?
Yep.
Night. I said night. That's not a word. What? Congratulations, you woke up. The labor lottery. This is dark already.
Yeah. It is a funny game, but it's not funny like oh ha ha ha. It's dark funny.
Okay, thanks. Oh, class 8. Awesome.
Yep.
We're 8th class citizens.
That's low. I think
Arstotzka.
Arstotzka. Grestin border checkpoint opens at last after 6 long years.
Look, they've censored the entire article.
Okay.
Wow. That's quite the lineup.
Yep. So our first instruction is that we're letting only Arstotzkan citizens enter. And that is it. Deny all foreigners. Foreigners.
Don't forward here.
For it. Glory to Arstotzka. And then they give you a bit here. Pay attention to the passport nationality because it'll say where they're from. There's how to use the inspector's booth. And then you can read the news, or you can at least see the headlines. Which is usually not all that important. I'm just going to leave this back in its... Hey, get in there. And I'm going to open up the rule book because we need it. So when we get into this thing, we have to use our rules to tell people why they are being allowed or not allowed or whatever. But when we get into the more like difficult stuff, we have to cross-check things like, oh, is this person got this thing right, or is this a forgery? I can't tell.
It's a forgery.
Well, right now we only have to like it's easy at first, but it's not gonna stay that way.
Right.
Huh. So
If it's like, I can't imagine anybody who's not our Scots going to want to get in here.
everybody does because we're on the border of Dresden, I believe, is the other country, and they're in the middle of a war. So
Oh, right.
so topical.
Poor Dresden.
Yeah, the U.S. election was
A failure.
4 days ago, and we live in Canada.
Oh, right, 4 days. We are Canada.
So maybe this hits a little closer to home.
And
Try to
we are
think about the poor border patrol people.
I'll have more respect.
Yeah, stop. Just stop the things you're doing where you go and bother them and be like, I'm American and I want in. You're like, we know you're not. Your passport says Canadian. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
They also
Open
have
sesame.
next
What?
person. So we get
Next.
we get this guy's entry visa, and he is our Stotskin, so we can let him in. We approve him, give it back to him, and he's on his way. And then we call in the next person. It's pretty simple.
That was quick.
So
it all happened before I even saw it.
Yeah, I know. You'll see in a sec. This guy is not. He is from an import. He's from import, different place. So we deny him entry, and we tell him to piss off.
It doesn't say a place on there at all.
On the bottom left.
Why is it in a different place?
I don't know. All the passports are different because they're from different countries.
Well, come on.
Listen, man. All the information is there. You just got to find it. This guy is from
Well, he left-
Latvia.
He left peacefully anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the third guy told me a mean thing. This lady is our Stotskin.
Unbelievable. Go to hell.
Go to hell. No Republia dogs, please. Now, I'm trying to get through as many people as I can because the more people you get through in a day, the more you get paid. That guy counts, but he... You'll see.
It was a mistake to open this checkpoint.
And then he just leaves.
What? How long did he stand in line to say that?
Probably as long as the guy behind him. 8 hours.
Alexandra Nikolaeva.
Alright, this guy is from Impor, so go away, please.
Hello!
Hello, I am from Impor. This dude is from Kolechia. I'm sorry, Aaron Hopcroft. No, whatever you were.
You spelled your own name wrong.
This fellow is from Impor, and we do not allow the Emporians. Importers?
We don't allow any imports.
We don't allow imports. The checkpoint only stays open till 6 p.m., so you can see in the bottom left it's actually starting to flash. So I'm going to try and speed up a little bit. So we get through some more, because more money earlier is better. More money at every time is better.
Because it's already 82 o'clock.
Yeah, it's already... No, that's the year. It's already 5:30. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
damn it. We're not going to get another one after this. Oh, he didn't even get in the door!
He's gonna stand there all night now.
He just bugged. So,
What?
basically, there's a whole budget thing. We want to make sure that we make more than we need to spend.
No. Salary is 11 per hour?
No, it's 11 people. 11 people came through at 5 monies apiece. And we lose 50 a day for rent, food, and heat.
Well, heat is We have sweaters.
Well, the thing is, if people go without food and heat for too long, you notice over on the right, I have a wife, a son, a mother-in-law, an uncle, just like in real life. Go to bed, son. That exists. They're all okay, but if you go for food or heat for too long, they will get sick or hungry. And if they're sick or hungry for too long, they will die.
Right, so we can go without heat.
Nope.
We can alternate heat and food.
We're okay for right now. As long as we're pulling in more money than we need to spend, we're fine.
Right, but
There's also stuff on the left that
we only we only made $5 today because we had 30 from before.
Our savings was 30. Yeah, and we made $5. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay.
Boring.
What if one of those people on the right just mysteriously disappears?
It won't be our fault if that happens, but since we live in our Statska, who knows? You see some blank spaces on the right there. There's 7 little circles.
On the left?
What did I say?
On the right. But yes, I see those now.
Full disclosure, I don't know my left from my right. I think we know that by now. On the left, there's the 7 blank circles. And there are 7 nations in the game.
Mhm.
I could name them, but whatever. I don't know them all. There are actually special tokens that we can earn through the game for doing different things, and I don't actually remember what they all are. And some of them happen quite late, so we may or may not see them all anyways. And then there's a ×4 underneath a passport.
That's how many citizens we've left in.
No, that is actually for something later in the game, and it depends on how much of the story you want spoiled. But basically, surprise, surprise, the government turns on us and will kill us if we stay in the country for too long. So towards the end of the month, the story mode for this goes on for 30 or 31 days. Towards the end of the month, we get an opportunity to defect to a different country.
What?
Yeah. So we're going to at some point need passports for ourselves and for all those people living with us, the wife, the son, the mother-in-law, and the uncle. So if some of them have died at that point, then we don't have to worry about getting them passports.
So we've already got 4?
We have none. There's 0. Like it says, we have 4 Arstotzkan passports. We are going to need passports to a different country. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
So we have 4 Arstotzkan passports, but it'll change later. The nice thing about this game, and it is actually a nice thing, is that they don't explain too much at the beginning. They just say, here's what you need to know now. And then as you go, it's like, oh, that's what this has meant this whole time? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So they only give you the info that you need, but they're sort of hinting that there's more to it. And when you actually see it happen, you're like, oh, that was there this whole time, and I've just sort of ignored it all this time. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to go to sleep and go to work the next day.
Okay.